We are live. It is 3:07 Central Standard Time in the United States, 9:07 BST in the UK. It is the Nomad Tech Project with Sam and Joe.
Hey.
Coming to you live this 30th day of June, 2024. And if you're watching the stream, good. If you're not watching the stream, you should. Although you can get to the podcast later. I do post it eventually. Although I didn't post the show last week until today. I actually forgot about it. So again, not a professional outlet. We're not a professional outfit here, folks. I mean, come on, give us a
It's all right. I'm sure they'll forgive us. The hundreds and thousands of listeners.
All of our millions of fans across the globe. Now, so yeah, it did post today. So if you were wanting to listen to the show audio version, if you didn't follow the stream, it has been posted today because I thought I wasn't going to make it back in time. I did. And we're here, and we're post a England victory. Looked a little dodgy there. It looked like they weren't going to pull it out. They looked like they were going to lose.
Well, yeah. It's been like the rest of the tournament, to be honest. It was like watching paint dry for much of the game. But Bellingham pulled it out the bag, and that's what world-class players do, right? And it's a results game at the end of the day. So, but are we going to win the tournament playing like that? No. We need to switch things up a little bit if we're going to have any chance of winning, especially playing Swiss on Saturday. They beat Italy 2-0 yesterday, didn't they? So they're no pushovers.
Well, and I guess my question is, and this isn't, and I have kind of sort of been paying attention to England football, right?
Mm-hmm.
They always seem to have the same problem, no matter what tournament they're in. It's like they get to these upper rounds, right? These knockout rounds, and they just don't look like a cohesive unit. They just don't look like they're able to, like the teams themselves in the Premiership are really solid. And then it seems like when you get all the best players, they can't seem to put it together. I don't understand that. I mean, I don't know if that's with every other football league, like with Italy.
I think there's a few factors, all right. So obviously club teams train week in, week out, so they are going to have better cohesion together. I think England are always overhyped. So we have incredibly talented players, yes, we do. But are we overhyped? Yes, as well. I think so.
Well, also the expectation is, no offense, but it kind of reminds me of the United States. So probably nobody is watching this who's American, but if you are, think of like the Red Sox, right? So the Boston Red Sox hadn't won a championship in like forever, like for years, and they got close a couple of times. 75 and I think 86. I think was the last one, the Bill Buckner incident. Yeah. But Red Sox fans, because they were always competitive and because it's such a rabid fan base, they for some reason thought they would be in the World Series every year, and then every year the Yankees would be in, and they were just not that good, right? And so it just seems like the same thing. It's like the expectations is because they have a high payroll, because they have a rabid following, rabid fan base. Now, finally, the Red Sox have won a couple World Series in the last 20 years, so that kind of is now kind of, calmed down a little bit. But it's like with England, British soccer fans, football fans think that they should win just going away every year because we have the best players.
Yeah.
But it's not that. And you would think that after all these tournaments and all these times that England has kind of fallen short, you would think that, and people, it seemed like you're able to analyze it, right? But again, I've learned from England football fans that sometimes logic doesn't dictate the day. Seems like it's a lot of complete ridiculousness about, you got the three lions, I'm getting it. And there was and I still remember, and I don't know who sings the song, and I hope I never remember. We used to have a video that used to play on a loop. I worked at a sports apparel store, and it was a guy that would sing, and I can't, it was like two guys, or it might have been three guys. And it was, I'm going to sing it just because I can't. It was three lines on the shirts.
Great track.
Yeah. The only reason I remember that is because I'm like, what the fuck is three lines? I have no idea what's going on. Right. I figured it out after like watching it like on a loop for like 2 weeks. I'm figuring out what they are. But it just seems like, I don't know, man. You would think that the UK seems to have, to me, it seems like, if not the best, but like the top 5 best players per league, right? You would think that they would be leaning, like France has won a couple, like Italy's won a couple, Spain. Portugal. Like where? Why? It's like oh Jesus! It's like so you got the Swiss coming up, and like you guys are gonna lose to the fucking Swiss, and don't give me this shit. Oh, it's a pretty good.
We might
it's a
not.
pretty good squad. No, but it's like you guys. The fact that they beat Italy 2-0 doesn't mean shit. Maybe Italy's the squad's not good this year.
Yeah, Italy weren't great, if I'm honest, but they were the champions. So
does England have Pele and Ronaldo? I thought Pele.
I think Aditya's just basically saying I don't know football.
Right. I think isn't Pele dead?
They're both Brazilian.
Right. But Ronaldo. But I don't know if Pele is alive, and I'm sure he's not like pitch worthy. I mean, he's like 70 or 80 years old, right?
Actually, I said they're both Brazilian, but he might have been talking about the Portuguese Ronaldo. Who knows?
Right. I think it's Pele is.
Aditya probably doesn't know.
Yeah, Pele.
Which Ronaldo are you talking about, Aditya?
Oh, he did die. He died in 2020. So Pele is not gonna be on England.
No,
he's dead.
Sadly, unless Tech can bring him back and make him English, he's not going to play for England, I'm afraid.
I don't think so. And Ronaldo, yeah. So anyway,
that's another factor, Sam. Right. So when it comes to knockout football, it is what happens on the day, right? So that's the beauty of the FA Cup. You get some lower league sides who go quite far sometimes, and it's exciting. I love knockout football, but it does pull on your heartstrings when you watch.
When your team loses, right? And so
yeah.
I mean, so when is this the match against Swiss? And when is that this week?
So we play on Saturday. I'll be out in Poland when we play them.
You're gonna still watch, right? They have TVs in Poland, you know, right?
Of course, yeah. We're gonna look at booking a bar, I think, because now I've booked our place. We'll look at because want to watch it somewhere good.
Okay, so
apparently we're looking at a bar called 442.
I don't know what that means. Does that mean something?
Come on, it's the most like.
Is that the
formation?
Okay, so that 4 forwards, 4 midfielders, 2 defensemen, and a goalie.
No. That would be mental. It's 4 defenders, 4 midfielders, and 2 strikers.
It's the other way.
Yeah.
So, explain to me the concept of. So, what was it where they had like a formation, but they had a guy running? Is it a striker? Or it's just like a guy that kind of just can run around anywhere. It's like he can play the midfield, he can play the defense, he can do whatever. They can strike.
Well, everyone can run everywhere. It's we could do.
It's football. They can run all. Like you can put 12
no zones
guys
or anything, but yeah,
but 11 guys in the front end, and everybody can be. You can have no defenders if you really want to.
They just said 4 goalies.
4 goalies, 4 defenders in 2 minutes. I don't know. Again, dude. Here's the thing. We have, and by the way, St. Louis FC this year, they suck. If draws,
oh really?
Oh, they're not good at all. And I think they got rid of somebody, but honestly, I haven't paid much attention.
You still got the Swiss goalie. You had,
Lurk, Berkey. I think his name is Berkey.
Yeah, is he still there?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he's pretty decent.
Yeah, I don't know. And let's see. So SC, St. Louis City. So this year, yeah, they're not doing too well. They draw a lot. And I don't know what's going on. I think they lost some players, or I don't know what's happening.
So if they draw a lot, it sounds like they're probably defensively not too bad. But
so they lost to they lost to Vancouver 4-3. I don't think they won a game in like 6 months or 3 months or whatever. Let me see. I don't know. I haven't been to a game. MLS.
You've still not been to a game?
No, they're hard. They're still kind of hard to get. And
oh, really?
Here's the thing, dude. I really don't want to spend $90 on a football match. It seems expensive.
It is.
Now, again, if they were still kind of good, sure. They kind of suck ass right now, and so yeah, I don't know if I'm really feeling it.
Perhaps them ticket prices will come down then.
I would hope so. Because
while the demand's there, they'll keep it high, wouldn't they?
Yeah. So let's see conference standings. So I think they're in the West.
Have a look at their registered um, games, like the capacity do they announce the capacity like each game?
Yeah. Okay, so
So we've
St.
done
Louis
10
is
minutes and we haven't spoken about tech yet. This is
well, it's okay.
it's all
Nobody
right.
cares. That's all right.
No.
There's nothing going on in tech, folks. Okay, so there's 14 teams in the Western Conference. St. Louis is currently at 12th of 14. Their current record is three wins, 7 losses, 10 draws. 10 draws.
Painful.
There's nobody else in MLS that has double digits. The highest, there's some 8s in the Eastern Conference. They've drawn 10 times. And their last, so their away schedule, they have not won a game on the road. They're 0-4, or 0-4-5. They're 3-3-5 on, and they have a -8 goal difference. Yeah, they're not very good.
No, they'd be better off winning 5 of them and losing 5 of them than drawing 10.
Yeah, I don't understand the draws. And then they're not 0-0 draws either. Anyway, so it's fine. 90 USD for a soccer match. Yeah, that's fine. Or
you know what they need to do? They need to hire you, Sam.
I don't. Yeah, I can be like Ted Lasso because I don't know shit. Although I do know what offsides is. I do know that. I understand offside.
That's a Netflix series I'd love to see.
What, Sam
Santamiglia takes over?
Oh, I take over a squad. I take over Arsenal and run them into the ground.
No way. I'm not letting you do that.
Right. I don't want you to fuck up my club. You can go and fuck up Liverpool, but don't mess. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. So it's good. So anyway, so what's been going on in tech? Well, I guess the all the Samsung devices have been leaked, right? So the Fold, the Flip, I guess the new Buds. I guess there's a watch. What's been going on in the
Buds that look exactly like Apple AirPods?
Well, I mean,
not feeling it. Not feeling it. I like it when companies be a bit more unique.
So unpacked. So they got unpacked. So we have a Galaxy Fold 6, a Galaxy Watch Ultra, which looks ridiculous. It looks ridiculous, dude. I don't know if I'm. I think
that's Marmite thing. That's a Marmite thing because I don't like the circle in the square. Or square.
Dude, I'm sorry. Square should not.
I'm not feeling it.
It should not be a shape of a watch. I'm sorry, it just shouldn't. Yeah,
I've heard that it's going to have a good chipset inside, and the battery life should be good. So I mean,
I'm okay with the chipset being okay.
The
battery life needs to be better, man. It's just the battery life is just trash.
It might look nice in person, but it looks ugly. It looks like I don't know. It looks lazy, doesn't it? It looks like they've just thought, "Oh, let's copy the Ultra watch, but keep our circular face." Oh no, we'll just stick the circle on top of the square. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? I don't like it.
Yeah. And here's the thing. So here's what we have. So I'm checking it out. I'm looking up now. So I'm actually looking up stuff. We're not just winging this. So they have the Z Fold 6, the Z Flip 6, the Ring, the Watch 7, the Watch Ultra, and the Buds 3. It seems to be that they are not changing the form factor on the Fold 6.
No, but is there going to be a surprise announcement alongside? Do you think?
Well, they're talking about
is that the standard 6, and is there going to be an Ultra like there was previously leaked?
Yeah, so they're talking about the fact that there may have a second. And I'm telling you, man, using this and then trying to type on this outer screen, it's not good. It's just I basically have tried to kind of quote unquote deal with it, and I have dealt with it. It's not good. The typing experience on the outer screen, it just isn't good for me. And I don't have very big hands. For folks that may have like larger hands or larger fingers, it's got to be completely unusable for them to actually type. The Flip looks pretty good, but again, looks iterative. Galaxy Ring, I'm not sure who this is going to. I mean, basically, it's going to attempt to go after the Aura Ring, right? The Aura.
Yeah. I think that's going to be for the people that don't want to wear a smartwatch. That'd be quite a good. I mean,
Yeah,
I'd be interested in the Ring myself.
obviously, clearly that's obviously just fitness tracking, right?
Yeah,
There is no other stuff going on.
no,
But yeah, I mean,
pretty
it's
cool
basically
though.
the Aura. The Galaxy Watch 7, of course, they're going to come out with something, and it's obviously going to have better chipset, hopefully better battery life, and the Watch Ultra. I don't know
So
how to
Sam, the
feel.
Ultra Watch, right? I know you said you don't like square faces, but don't you agree they should, if they're going to have a square, make it a square screen
Right. I mean,
and
it's a
fill that
square.
space?
It's a square frame, but a circular. So it's the
Yeah,
worst of both. Right.
yeah.
It's the worst of both. So it looks like a square watch. And they're talking about 700.
I just think it's really ugly.
I am not spending $700 on a watch. They can kiss my ass. It's not happening. I don't. And I'm not cheap.
Normally I like little accents. You know, the little orange accent on the power button. Normally I like that sort of thing, but I don't like it on this. I don't know. That's just everything I don't like about it.
I just don't know how I feel about it. The Buds 3 and the Buds Pro. Okay, cool. I mean, what's going to happen? They're going to push some maybe Galaxy AI features. They're probably a little bit of better battery. Hopefully, they sound better. But here's the thing: if you're a person who owns any of the predecessors, right? The S24, the Flip 5, the Fold 5, a Watch 6, or Buds, the Buds 2 or whatever. If you upgrade to these, I can't imagine you would want. None of these are compelling to me, and I like Samsung stuff. I like the fact that they always seem to always improve. So does Apple, and so does Pixel, right? But it's just like there's nothing in this lineup. Like I was hoping for. Now I will on the Fold 6. I will wait because maybe if they have the other Fold, maybe they'll and they're giving me a bunch of credit.
Manos is saying it's copying the Gear Sport that they had in 2017, but the Gear Sport's better looking, in my opinion.
Right. And here's the thing. Please, for folks that if you have the Aura Ring and you really want, why don't you get a band, like a band or like the I had a Galaxy, the Sport that was like just a band more thing. I thought that was a pretty good. I thought that was a pretty good thing for most people, But it's like, the Gear Sport, yeah. It's my job's in the chat. Afternoon. Welcome, sir. Thank you for showing up. Tuna's in chat and Brad Larcher. So there we go. We got the whole group. Looks at the Galaxy Watch Sport Ultra. It's okay. Watch Ultra. I mean, again, if you don't have, I have the 6 Classic. I would not upgrade to any of these things.
You know what? Like I said though, if the battery life is better, that's a big pull for it because it needs to be better because it's quite pants at the moment. That's what I like about this. It's getting me to a third day.
Yeah, so I mean, you've gotten away from the Galaxy. You're on the OnePlus Watch 2, and it's pretty good. It's really, really solid. So
yeah, I highly recommend it. Look, so I'm on day 2, 9:26. I wore it yesterday and I sleep tracked last night, and I'm on 56%. I'm going to get it through a third day. Easy.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, again, Samsung's got, if you go to the website, they, you clearly can, there's trade-ins and they're going to do pretty well. And then the Watch FE looks like a Pixel watch.
Yeah, that's probably going to sell quite well, at that price point.
Yeah, I mean, it's, I don't, it's like, again, it looks nice. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it looks all right. And if you trade in some stuff, you go to Samsung and you can select.
Talking of watch rumors, though, Sam, you see the rumors for the Pixel Watch 3 and with 2 different sizes. A lot of people have been asking for that.
Yeah. Yeah. There's trade-ins in that. Samsung's going to have to do that just because you're going to have to do that. It's just and it's just a reprinted Watch 4. Yeah, well, yeah, but it's not. It's an FE.
I was literally gonna say that. It literally is like the Watch 4.
It's a fan edition, right? Yeah. So
Yep.
I
mean, I'm not
I
a
can't.
fan.
There's nothing in this lineup that, I mean, like I said, now if I was rocking like a Fold 2, a Fold 3, sure, I get it. But if you have, unless I want to see the other Fold.
But I think Samsung do that though? Like they target people on a 2-year cycle. So when they do their comparisons on their website, it'll always be the older one. So it won't be the Fold 6 won't be put up against the Fold 5. Be put up against the Fold 4, and then the specs will show an increase that's worth getting.
Yeah.
Well,
so basically, yeah.
sheet.
Yeah, I agree. And then again, it's not a terrible. Again, Samsung has a very kind of conservative, pedestrian kind of approach to things, right?
Don't you wish they did actually do a 2-year cycle?
That's where I'm saying, if you really are on a 2-year cycle, then go ahead and launch and skip a year.
Yeah.
Right? Skip a year and don't bring out an S25, bring out an S26. I know they won't do it, and I'm not telling you.
And then you might see long-term reviews a bit more.
Right.
Right.
But I mean, and like I said, so I guess one of the question is how much have you actually, have you used the S24 Ultra in the last like 3 months?
Last 3 months, not much, because I'll put my SIM in it for that party in the park.
Oh yeah, okay.
A big weekend, it's called. Sorry, Radio 1 Big Weekend. I put it in for that. I took it out of my Pixel Fold, didn't I? And then I got the Sony Xperia, so my SIM went into that. But all along, I was itching for it to go back into OnePlus, and that's where it's back now. I am drinking a Pepsi Max Cherry.
Cherry. It's a Pepsi Max Cherry.
Cherry.
I don't know what the max means. I don't know if it's extra calories.
It's just like the zero.
Yeah.
It's like that. Yeah.
Oh, so they don't call it zero. It's the 0-calorie Pepsi with cherry.
Yeah. There's one that's got mango, which I really like. Pepsi Mango is lovely.
Oh God, no! Pepsi. That's okay. I mean, you should try that. He just said you should try the mango one. I'm not trying to drink that because I don't think it's available in the U.S. And
see, Manos is with me. Manos is with me. See, I told you.
Yeah, I get it. I don't know if I've seen a mango Pepsi. I don't drink a lot of soda, so I don't know. That's cool. So yeah, Samsung's event looks like it's all going to be on January 10th. That's when Galaxy Unpacked is?
No, sure. There's one before then, mate.
No, I thought it was on the 10th. Is that what it is?
Oh, the folds come out in the summer normally.
It says new foldable phones, smartwatches, and Galaxy Ring should all see the spotlight on July 10th.
Oh, I thought you said January, mate.
Did I really?
Yeah.
No,
I was going to say, fucking hell, that's really late.
Yeah, July. So July. So we're basically looking at like 10, 11 days. So
yeah.
Again, the 6 looks great. I mean, I was really hoping that would have a different form factor, a la Pixel Fold, OnePlus Open, right? And it's not there. And maybe there's another one coming. Okay.
Ultra.
But right now,
Ultra Big Daddy.
Yeah, right now, no. I'm just good. So Pepsi Mango. Yeah, I'm with Michael. I don't know, dude. Yeah, Pepsi.
Honestly, Mango, Michael, try it if you can find it. It is really nice. I love it. I don't think you're gonna get it in the US. You might get it. You can import it, maybe, but I don't know. Maybe. Yeah.
The CMF phone. Yeah. So the CMF phone won. So what's this whole nothing other than it's a new company and they're in the space. Like for an American, other than just a different company want to support that, why would you know what I mean? Why would you get a nothing or a CMF? You know what I mean? It's like I asked this kind of sort of to somebody like Tuna, who's in the chat, who's had these who gets all sorts of phones, right? But why is it because it's a new company? Great designs and good prices. Okay, yeah, I get that. So
do you know what it is? Remember who does nothing? Carl Pei.
Yeah,
and he's come from like a brand that loves a sub brand. He's come from BBK, hasn't he? And they love another branding. I mean, he's a genius with branding. So
yeah. So Duran says Pepsi Mango's amazing. Agreeing there. Did I ever have it? No. Okay. So yeah, and Scoop's in the chat.
I'll take
he
that,
says
Jermaine.
Pepsi Mango's here for about 6 months last year. Okay, so okay, well, if you can find it at Carl Pay, okay, let's unpack that. So Carl Pay. So but here's the thing: you're in North America,
yeah,
right? So I mean, I guess my question is, how many people in this chat or people you know are gonna rock either a CMF 1 or a Nothing Phone 1, 2, or 2A as a daily driver, and they're going to rock that phone for 6 months?
well, us techies, I won't, but people that are looking for cheaper products, they will.
Right, but I mean,
and that's why they didn't want to do it under the Nothing umbrella, because Nothing's kind of upper mid range, right? Whereas CMF is more lower end. Mm-hmm. So they make a different brand name for that. CMF.
I get it. So Tuna does. So he says me and his daughter has a Nothing too. Okay.
Yeah, Nothing 2 is quite good.
Yeah, and again, I'm not trying to do this just because I'm trying to play devil's advocate. I'm curious. I'm like, it's experimental, but you know what I mean? I really wish they would have considered keeping, which is the Essential phone, because I thought that basically, to me, when I think of Nothing, I think of Essential. It's the same kind of thing, right? It was like experimental, clean build. You know what I mean? The glyphs are cool. Like I said, I just in the United States, if you're not a person like Tuna who has exposure, has heard of it, is a tech person, you're can you actually buy a Nothing phone at any O2 store in the UK?
Not now, no.
Okay.
We launched the they launched the first one, mm-hmm. and I don't think it did particularly well. So that was it.
Let's see, because I'm. Oh yeah, so Michael's he slept in today, so he's good. He's chasing waterfalls. He loves dirty water. Dude, Michael's on. He's on it today. He is on his game. We love that. It's awesome. It's an experimental. He said Essential Gem phone prototype. Okay, I'll have to look that up. I don't know anything about it. Like I said, you have to understand, Tuna. We don't do a lot of research on this show. We just kind of talk out of our butt. So it's cool. Or like prep. We don't do that stuff.
Prep.
I'm just curious. Like I said, I know that the CMF brand, obviously, and because I think they've learned from other companies, because you don't want to call it.
What does CMF stand for?
I don't know if it stands for anything. Can you buy a Fairphone in the UK? I don't think you can. I'm sure you can buy it. Yeah, but can you buy this? I guess. Do you mean you can buy it at a carrier store, or do you can just like go into like a local like electronics shop and purchase one? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. They had some issues with the CEO on that brand. Oh, Essential. Yeah. I get it. I remember. I had an Essential phone. I just thought it was kind of cool. I like the Essential phone.
It doesn't mean color, material, and finish, does it?
Color, material, finish. Well, I mean, it would work.
Yeah. They're describing it as carefully considering every detail: color, material, and finish.
The CMF neckband, yeah. If you're into neckband buds, I know Juan's into them too. Yeah, El Jefe. I didn't know you reviewed it. I should check it out. Like I said,
that's what I like about El Jefe. He does get his hands on all different products, ranging from low end to high end.
So Adidas is Charles Mumford, Finland. That's what it stands for. I guess that's a guy. Now I saw
Finland's a country.
Playing on my Sparks for Eddie Money. Oh, there you go. There you go. That's what you got. Stop having smart speakers. Listen to your conversations, Mike, and you wouldn't have to get all sorts of weird about that kind of stuff. Customizable moldable phone. That's good.
The Neckband does look good, you know. I quite like it in the orange as well.
I don't know about an orange phone.
No. The neckband looks good in orange.
The neckband is good. Oh yeah, neckband Pro. First 50.
That's nice.
Jesus Christ! First 50 decibel neckband. Okay.
The Charles Manson Finland neckband.
The Charles Manson Finland. Oh. Okay, well, I don't know about that. Okay, we're gonna move on because that's awkward. Is it?
The teacher should do branding. He
Yeah,
comes up with the best names.
carriers. So, I guess I'm assuming if you're in the United States, can you order the CMF neckband? I don't know if you can.
I don't know. I've not seen it in the UK anywhere.
Well, let's find
But
out.
like, nothing is supposed to be a London brand, isn't it?
Well, here's the thing. It's like CMF. I'm on their website, products, the neckband Pro. So here's a neckband Pro. Where to buy? So I click on where to buy. United States.
Yeah, I could have done the same, couldn't I?
Online stores. Oh, Amazon. Does Amazon sell it? The buds. I don't see the neck. I see the buds.
ChatGPT is integrated.
I see that. I see the. Okay, so if I click where to buy, let's see. It says Amazon. I have to buy this off Amazon. Okay, that's the black.
IP55 rate. It looks quite good actually for the price.
Okay, well, yeah. So I can get the buds or the Buds Pro, but I don't see the neckband. So if you're in the U.S., can you buy a neckband?
Where to? Oh.
When I click where to buy, the only thing it gives you is it says select your country. You see United States category. It says Buds, Buds Pro, Power, and the Watch Pro. You don't get the neckband in the United States.
Really?
No, not on their website. I'm on CMI. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play a little game. We're gonna play a game. Share a screen.
Oh, you can get them on Amazon in the UK.
Okay, here we are. Right. So we are here.
That's not the neckband. I hate when you do that. I clicked on the link to Amazon and it took me not to the neckband.
So here's the thing, neckband Pro, right? You're seeing it on the screen. This is CMF's website, international.cmf.tech. Here it is.
I see it.
Where to buy.
I confirm. That is it.
Yeah, click on this. United States, where I live. Category. Buds, Buds Pro, the Power, and the Watch Pro. Okay, so and then okay, well then I just go back to here, and I go to Amazon.
Americans don't have necks, Sam. All right,
clearly not. Yeah,
with
so
Aditya's medical knowledge, he has just made that statement. So
Amazon takes me to CMF the Buds, and if you click on the other link, it takes you to the Buds Pro. So my question is that's great that Jeff reviewed it. However, we can't get it here, and I have to buy it off of their website.
I think it's new though, mate. I think it's fairly new.
Okay,
so it might come. It might come.
Yeah, he said eBay. Yeah, so that's eBay and El Jefe and Sean. Okay, so I got to go to eBay and I got to pay. I'm curious how much it is and how much they had to up buy it. But here's the thing: if I'm unless I'm dedicated to finding out what's going on with this, why there's other neck bands that I can get, why the hell would I buy this and go through all that hassle of eBay and up buying it and paying a premium?
Well, watch El Jefe's review and you might find out.
I need to watch El Jefe's review. I don't really know if I don't know how I feel about neck bands.
I think they're quite handy if you're running.
I'm not running.
Well, that's probably why you're not interested.
Well, I want to be interested. That's what I'm
going to start running. I'm going to do Couch to 5K. It's an app made by the NHS. But it starts off like, so the first run, you do 1 minute walking, 1 minute running, times 10. So it eases you in, right? And then it goes up a lot as you go through the app. But yeah, you have you run one day, then rest, run one another day, then rest, and it gradually steps it up. I think that's because I tried to do. If you heard of Insanity,
yeah, I mean, like I said, and there's still a vibrant market in India for the neck bands. I get it, and you have some problems.
Sam didn't like that subject.
Yeah, you know what? It's fine. But it's like I said, it's just if again. I'm not trying to say that you have to sell in the United States. I hear about these products. I'm like, that's cool. So then I go online. I want to look it up. I'm like, and by the way, here's my shirt for the day. If anybody's really wanting to.
Yep. I've got to get there one day.
Oh, you will get there one day. And so will other people here who have young little girls. It gets fun. It gets fun. And here's the thing. Here's a Michael Pepper Tech says, well, go for the OnePlus bullets instead, which are basically the same thing minus the knob. Okay. Well, let's check that out. So it's the OnePlus. What was it called? I'm sorry. I'm trying to type it in here. I'm trying to do stuff that I normally don't do, which is like OnePlus bullets. Okay, bullets. Give me a second here. Where's I at? Oh, OnePlus bullets. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. See, Joe, this is what would happen is you got these, right? So do not show. Yeah, right here. Let's try these. So let me share, present. I'm trying to do new stuff, which we're actually doing stuff. Here we go. Bullets wireless, $69. That's pretty cool. So let's see. Let's whatever. Agree to proceed. Let's buy now. It's unavailable. Okay, let's see. Audio. Okay, so that's interesting. See, did you see this? Bullets wireless, right? oneplus.com/US bullets, right? And when you click on the buy now, it dumps you to a 404. So what is going on?
They're not buying neckbands in the US.
And Mike's all about the neckbands. Okay, and because they're not popular, they don't make the bullets anymore. Of course, why would they? Yeah, who cares? You know what? If you want a neckband,
they're just playing with you. They're sending you down a rabbit hole.
I know. I feel like I'm like I know they love us and they have fun with us, but I think I'm getting fucked with a little bit because it's like, come on now.
Yeah,
so I can't.
I'm going to tell you another old product in a minute. Check out this neckband from 2004.
Right. It's like, come on, man, give me a break. It's like, come on, seriously now, Jesus Christ.
Oh, anyway, that's brilliant.
So it's cool. They don't make the bullets anymore because why would they? So basically, if you want to, oh wow, I didn't know they were even available. Apparently they weren't, Mike. And if they are now, you're fucked because you ain't buying them anyway. On Amazon. Okay, OnePlus. Okay, let's see. He says OnePlus bullets wireless Z2. Okay, well let's go here. All right, let's see. Okay, all right, here we are. So we're on Amazon. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. That's why we have folks like Michael Pepper Tech. He's gonna help us out. So share screen, and here we go.
What are we doing now? Okay, I'm just getting lost now.
We have no idea. Okay, so let's see where we are. All right, so OnePlus wireless Z2 Bluetooth, $50. Matte black, only 11 in stock. So you're going to get them from the OnePlus store. So if we click on the link, audio.
I find that a lot, Michael, that the OnePlus and Oppo stuff is always pretty much identical.
Yeah, and so anyway, so it's cool. He's okay. So, and that's how disrespect neckback. So they just tell you to fuck off when you try. But yeah, exactly. Well, you know, I like to try them. I've never had neckbands. I know Juan's used them before. I've seen his reviews of them. They look pretty cool. I like to try them.
What's cool about though, when you're not listening, you just let them dangle, and they often have magnets as well that pull them together.
Okay.
So literally, when you're not running or walking around, someone talks to you, just flick them out like that. They just dangle like that.
Yeah, I got you.
Let it hang out. Yeah, decent. And you're not going to lose them bad boys because you got the neckband. It's pretty good.
So what we got what else we got going on with cell phones? Did you see that the new Flippy Dippies are coming out?
Flippy Dippies.
The Razor 50. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I like what Motorola's doing. So yeah, I would love to get hands on one.
Yeah. Flippy Dippy is good. And I like the fact that
Dan's got his hands on a Moto at the moment.
Yeah, is it the 50? It's Edge 50, right?
Yeah.
Bro? So he doesn't have the Flippy. So yeah, I'm curious. And also, did you notice that on the basic one, it still has an actual screen? So they instead of having just that bar, it's actually got a screen. There you go. So now a $699 purchase for the Razor 50 instead of the Ultra, it's probably not a bad deal. You can kind of get it. Yeah, it's I'm excited about it. I like. The only thing though is I was told that the rotor that the new moto, the old motors are going to be supported, but it's still on Android 13 on a May update.
I was about to say, like, what if they announce the security updates and everything for them ones, or have they not?
Well, I mean, I think on the Think phone they already have Android 14 on the Think phone, right? So
that's been more well supported because I'll tell you why, because they aimed that at businesses, didn't they? So
right,
and it's very security minded phone.
Yeah, right, so we'll see. Might go back real quick. OnePlus, yeah, the OnePlus Pad Pro, yeah, they look pretty good. If you're into a tablet,
the 8 Gen 3. Rumored to be now, isn't it?
Yeah, the OnePlus.
That looks pretty decent. That'll actually be a decent tab if it's undercuts the other Android tabs out there.
Yeah, and he says the Watch 2 with the One Watch 2 and the eSIM with the Pad Pro is like, oh man, that's cool. That would be good to get the Watch and to get the Pad Pro. That's pretty cool. Like, dude, India seems like when it comes to OnePlus, they seem to get all the. And again, they're probably a bigger market, right? People buy them there, but man, it looks like the Indian market really gets a good hookup on all those. And I can understand why. I mean, the United States gets hooked up on stuff, and Europe sometimes doesn't, and the Far East and the Near East doesn't either. But that's a pretty good deal. Like, that wasn't bad. Yeah. The other dog has the Think Phone 4, and it's got 14 on the Think Phone. It's like, okay, so, but I was told that the Razr was supposed to be like, okay, the new Razr is supposed to be like about, we're going to be better about updates. We're going to be better about drop. Here I am sitting here, and it's going to be tomorrow, the first day of July, and I still don't have Android 14. When it's funny, on my Pixel, I have the 15. Well, I guess it's the last beta before the release candidate, right? So, it's just that's that problem in Moto. You got the update schedule, and the camera performance is a little. It's good with good conditions and a quality shooter or person photographer. You can do okay, but why doesn't I can understand the Razr, the security patch. I can understand being on May. Okay, it's every 2 months. But the fact that they obviously have the 14 on the ThinkPad or the Think phone, clearly it's the same software. Why can't, I guess it's because of maybe the outer screen and then the flip. Maybe there's some issues with that they have to work out. I don't understand it, but it's just like, and then they launch other phones that say they have one Android update. Come on, man. Come on, dude. Seriously? God, I love Moto, but sometimes it's just like, I understand it's a budget phone, but good Lord, dude. Seriously. Yeah. I mean, come on.
At least they're honest.
Yeah.
It's better than saying we're going to do one rather than say do three and then not do it.
So,
and that's what would happen, right?
Yeah. Basically, and Michael says he's liking the OnePlus's ecosystem.
I was about to say, like, if you think about it, I'm really liking the watch and the phone. The buds I've heard are very good. That new Pad Pro coming out. I mean, it's a good ecosystem. Solid.
Yeah. And apparently Qualcomm are about to fix the slow update cycles with Android at the summit. Okay, yeah. I mean, I said, and I don't know if it's just Qualcomm's responsibility because I know that they have to do the chipset stuff and the OEM. I get it, but some of these manufacturers just are not very good with the updates. And right now, I think a lot of people really have kind of started to gravitate toward having a more robust and up to the date schedule. They're wanting phones that get updated. Let's see. I bet they have more people.
Yeah, I hear good things about the Vivo camera. She was saying about he prefers the Vivo over the OnePlus camera. I've heard and seen good things.
Now I will.
Jermaine's got one as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, I will tell you that this. Maybe not, because I have seen two people have a Razr. I've never seen anybody else have a Think phone.
That's because they were more business-minded phone. It was more directed towards business people. Yeah, it wasn't a consumer device in the UK.
Right. Well, I don't think it is here. There either is here. But what I'm saying though is I've seen a couple of people have a Razr. I have not seen anybody actually in the United States owning a Think phone. So maybe it's possible. I mean, I'm not doubting Michael Pepper's analysis here, but I think it's like,
it doesn't go mainstream. That's why.
So
I've seen one though. It's a beautiful phone.
Oh, the Think phone. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Yeah, it looks. I like the fact that
it's really durable as well. Like the guy just like smashing it around.
Right, you don't need a case or anything. You can kind of just go ahead and go for it. So, Let's see. I have a crush on Think Phone, but I really can't just. But yeah, yeah, you can pick one up probably on more of a like a swap or something. You can probably pick one up for like maybe low threes. But right, if you're in a situation, like why would you pick up a Think Phone when you have like I've got the Flippy Dippy, I've got I've got my Fold 5, I've still got the Duo. Although it's back to that battery drain thing again, which it had before, and I don't know what's going on. So you had there's got to be an app on there that's going rogue. It's like smoking the battery on that thing, and it seemed like I was having a problem where it was draining pretty quickly, and then I flashed it and reset it, and then it worked pretty good. But now the other day I tried to use it one day, and it had like 20% on just like going to the store and running a couple errands. I'm like, okay, I should have burned 20% of battery. Something else is going on with this thing. Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Not a good look.
Yeah, and Sean does love his Think Phone. And motor roll, I love that. That's actually we're going to call it from now on. Kind of motor roll. Yeah, I think the design again, everything about motos is great. The thing that really is going to drive them into the tank is the fact that their update schedule is not that good, and their camera, depending on who you talk to, I think their camera performance is not as it's like here to there. Right? It's good. You can get good shots, and Dan, he takes some great pictures with that Edge 50. I mean,
he's getting some good shots. Yeah. I think he's really enjoying it.
Yeah, and Tuna tell you the Think Phone. Well, again, and obviously, Tuna, it's not a photography focused phone, right? But yeah, and that vegan leather, yeah, dude, I've seen the vegan leather. That looks really good, and the colorways they have on the new razors look really good. Because I've just got the basic
Panatone. That's what they call it, didn't they?
Yeah, and I just got the basic black razor. But that green looks really nice.
Is it called basic black?
I think it is. I don't know. I didn't look at it. I think this is, but I don't know. I mean, but dude, I love this phone. I use it all the time. I just like it's so good. It just again, and it could be Mike. I don't. I think it is. So I'm wondering what. But I gotta have. But in front of us, I didn't have a problem until like a week ago, but I haven't installed anything. So I don't know if there's something going on in the background where it's another process that's kicking in or something. I don't know what's going on. I'll have to dig into it and see.
So Sam, when we was talking about updates, did you see Google's event's going to be in August? Pushed it forward.
Yeah, and I see that they're going to do the Fold. So I am really hoping that they decide to bring out the Fold with a Gen 4. Because if it comes out with anything else, it's going to be dead on arrival.
It's going to be a thumbs down, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's like, well, what's the difference? I'm like, but if you can put the better chipset in there, why not do that? And if they're going to do it
at the same time, they've got to.
I think so too. I think they took some feedback. I think they realized that when they came out with the first Fold, having the Gen 2, I think they really took it on the chin. And of course, other things, right? The reflective screen. The software was a little underbaked for what the Fold was trying to do. I think it was definitely a Gen 1 product. So we'll see. I mean, I tell you right now, I'm more excited about seeing what the Fold 2 is going to be from the Pixel than obviously the Fold 6 because it looks like they're going to try to do some improvements on it. What do you think about? I mean, I know you have the original Fold, and you're not a foldable guy, so
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to trying it again, though. Depends what the cameras are like on it. I mean, the cameras aren't bad on the original Fold, to be fair. I think because I knew the Sony was coming out, and I've already got the OnePlus. I just don't know. I'm in love with the OnePlus. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's some phones just get you, don't they? And for some reason, the OnePlus has got me. I really enjoy it.
Michael MPT is going for the Pixel 9 Pro XL.
Yeah, I think that's the one that's one I'd go for.
Yeah.
Although depending as long as there's no disparity between it, I would be interested in the smaller Pro.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I've got go to the drawer of death. I still have my 8. It's nice. Yep. I like it.
That's a nice case. I like that case.
It came when I bought the phone from somebody. I guess it's MagSafe. I don't know. It came with the phone. They didn't tell me.
It better be with that monstrosity on the back.
Right. And the problem is I don't like. I'm looking at the case. I don't see like a branding on it. So I don't know like who made it. It doesn't have any branding, which I prefer. I hate when companies do that. They take
Case with no name. If you look,
case.
look along the sides, is it not got it along the sides?
No,
Like
it's not on the bottom. No, it's just I'll tell you, for a person like me who likes cases without branding, this thing's perfect. There is nothing on here that identifies who made this at all.
That means it's from China.
Forget it, China. Okay, anyway, so but I hate it because I've got kind of this color, which I kind of like, but it's kind of because of the kind of
hides
shading,
it.
It hides
it.
You
get a tiny accent there with near the flash, don't you? A tiny little accent of it.
And I don't have anything that utilizes the MagSafe, so I mean it's just whatever. Actually, it would. Yeah, we'll see.
You know what you could do? You could skin that shit.
I could skin that shit, and I should.
You could spit on that fang.
That's right. I knew the Hawk 2 was going to be in here somewhere. I guess that got all over the place.
Right? Come on.
Yeah, I wasn't going to bring it up.
I had to get it in there.
Absolutely. Who knew that was going to take off? Really, that's how devoid our universe is, man.
I know, it gives us hope, right? Like
come on, man.
We might go viral one day.
And the funny thing is, everybody knows what that is, and yet it's still popular anyway. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Somebody else, I heard somebody make a comment, a reference to it, who was somebody that I wouldn't think would be
really?
Hawk 2. Yeah, it was awkward. It made it awkward. I was like, okay. Okay. I don't know about that.
It was her uncle.
Anyway. Anyway, so it's kind of great. So
oh dear.
So I need to check out the Taurus MagSafe battery pack. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, they do good stuff, Taurus.
Yeah, I should check that out. Taurus.
I think Lenny's had some of their stuff before.
Holy shit, 10,000 milliamps. Wow. Holy crap. I could it'll just charge super slow. But yeah, I should check it out. Like I said, it just came with the phone, and so it was a pretty nice case, and it's good. It's not too bulky. I actually, obviously, extremes.co.uk. Check them out. They got phone cases, they got console skins, all sorts of stuff. You should check them out. They do all sorts of deals, and they also change the colors. They introduce different kind of colorways. They have different kind of patterns, different kind of material. I obviously got a wood kind of look, and you have like all sorts of stuff. So check them out. That's our man. Absolutely. He just ordered some skins from Extreme Skins. Thank you. And tell him that we sent you. Send him some feedback and let him know that we sent you.
I'm interested, Bradley. Which ones did you order?
He said it's the monster skins. So.
Oh, yeah. They're fairly new then. Yeah, they're pretty cool. They're different.
They do a good job. And
for what device? I'm just really nosy. I just really want to know.
Absolutely. We'll check it out. So, Joe, we'll find out. Hopefully, Brett can let us know what device he got it for. But yeah, check them out. Let them know we sent you. We're still working on getting a code.
Yeah, once they stop ghosting me, we'll hopefully.
I don't think they're doing it on purpose, but it's all good. So anyway, or maybe it is on purpose. I mean, if they watch the show, like, God, these guys are two idiots, right? It's like we don't want to.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't blame them.
All right, it's okay. So, yeah, so it's a good deal. So yeah, I mean, we're starting to come into that. It's a little bit of slow time right now, but we're starting to come into all the stuff. Unpack's coming up. We have the Google event. What's the iPhone 12 Pro? Cool. Good deal. Absolutely. So yeah, so check them out. And so if you want to go caseless, like I'd like to do, I do have the I've got them on my, but right now I have the case because I want to have access to the pen. And neither am I, Mike. I'm terrible at it. And no matter of fact, and what the beauty is, if you do misapply it and you send a picture, they will roast you online in front of everybody. So that's kind of a nice little touch, right? It's a nice company. Yep. If you misalign it or whatever, you put it on a little crooked, they'll tell you suck at it. So I bought one for my PS4 and I broke the 4 low. I kind of cut it on accident and screwed it up. Then I posted online. I was like, "Hey, look, this is pretty good." They're like, "Hey, we see that you got the 4 jacked up. Way to go! You suck." I was like, "God damn, dude, that's pretty funny." Yeah, you gotta give him credit.
Hawk 2. Skin on that thing.
Yeah, put a skin on that shit. So yeah, I wish 3 had an upgrade plan like that. It's the only carry. Yeah, so 3 apparently that doesn't have exactly the same upgrade plans. So yeah, unfortunately for Simon.
Oh, because they're talking about different UK carriers at the moment in the chat.
Right. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So everybody's having a good chat in there about UK carriers. Apparently, I guess in Northern Ireland they only have 1. They only have the 3. They don't. So O2 doesn't service Northern Ireland, really? Okay. Or maybe it's just where Simon's at. I don't know.
Jimmy's talking about switch up with O2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, after 90 days, you can hand the device back. They clear the
But
CCA.
but Simon's in Northern Ireland too, right? I thought he was in Northern Ireland. He
Yeah,
lives
but
in the boonies.
where he is, he only gets signal with free.
Okay, in the boonies. I mean, how big is Northern Ireland? It's not that damn big, right? I mean, the boonies. Okay,
Yeah, well,
maybe so. Maybe he lives in a more rural area. Okay, that's fair. I can
yeah,
appreciate it.
there's quite a few rural areas, though, isn't there? Northern
Right.
Ireland.
Yeah, he's near where? Armaga? Armaga? How do you say? I don't know how to Armga?
Hmm?
Armga.
Where's that?
Yeah, I was gonna say Northern Ireland's kind of small. I don't know how. I mean, I'm not saying that everything should be a city, but I don't know. I can't think of the boonies in Northern Ireland. It's not like there's expansive area. I don't know. Like I don't know. It's like Armaga.
So
Armageddon.
Armagh.
Armag. Oh, okay. Okay,
Armagh.
I got you. I don't know how to say it. I've never been there, so give me a break. Well, I'm trying. At least I'm trying. You know, that's cool. He lives in the sticks in County Armagh. Okay.
He doesn't live in the sticks. He lives in Armagh.
Well, he says Armagh. He doesn't have a. I don't know why you guys throw that crap on the end of it. I don't know.
Armageddon.
Armageddon. Right. I strongly recommend looking up now on how to pronounce it. I don't want to. That's a
Armagh.
Yeah, I got you. That's cool.
I got you.
Like how Simon spelled it. Okay, so it's Armagh. Gotcha. Okay, Armagh. So apparently that's in a rural area of Northern Ireland. So that's pretty cool. So unfortunately, what's not cool is he only gets 3. That sucks. Not Armageddon.
Yeah, free. Yeah.
No so comment. Are you going to talk shit about another carrier? Is what you're going to do?
That's why I said no comment.
Okay, fair enough. So anyway, apparently if you have 3, you don't have the same upgrade options, which kind of sucks. No GH sound.
Like O2 is the only ones with that proposition at the moment, as far as I know.
No Hawk Tua at the end. No, the Tua. So it's just Armagh. No more Armagh. Right, gotcha. Michael Pepper here to help us out with the GH sound. All right, cool. No Meg. There's no Meg. I don't know what's happening. That's whatever.
Meg. That's the shark,
anyway,
isn't it, Meg?
Simon unfortunately is stuck with 3, and they don't have a great upgrade schedule or whatever. Upgrade plan. That sucks. Mm-hmm. Well, I hope that changes. Maybe if you can contact him and maybe see what happens. But if not, well, then you're.
Or he could move. And then he could get a different carrier.
I mean, he would move just to upgrade his phone?
Yeah. Just move so he can get better connection and then.
Yeah, that tracks. He's just going to move. Okay. Please Google how to pronounce it. You know what? It's fine. Yeah, that'll be what do they call it? Where that's an action item I'm going to take offline. That sounds so corporate, right? Yeah, great. Yeah, it sounds good.
He's too busy learning Scouse at the moment.
No, I kind of I don't know if I got Scouse is too hard. I don't know what's going on. I guess I'm just going to go ahead and just have a proper English. I just need to understand what people are saying. And Scouse, like I said, that video of that guy who's in the window. I remember from Liverpool that last one. I'm like, I barely understood what anything he was saying. Please. Wait. I will do it. Yeah, I will do it. I promise. And then when I come on, I will on our next show, I will show you my learnings, and then I will learn how to properly say it. And I think I have said it correctly, Armagh, but I'll find out. I don't know.
You can do it.
Yeah. Dates. Yeah, I don't know how to say it. Yeah. I actually started watching this guy.
He says they do, don't they do.
They do, don't they do. Oh yeah.
They do, don't they do.
So that's funny. The other one I like is there's this guy who's the Queen of Scots. Cracks me up. Oh, it's hilarious. The Queen of Scots, dude. It's sunny. He's walking on the street. He's always in the street for some reason. I don't know why that is. He's like walking across the street and like, hey, Queen of Scots, you're walking across the street and like, how to do? What to do? It's like, I don't understand what he's saying. It's hilarious though. But
that's news.
This sucks. Look at this.
What?
OnePlus. It's a message from OnePlus. It says, hey, we know you've been looking up have you seen our bestseller? Look at OnePlus trolling me.
Yeah, hey, that's good.
Checking us out. You fuckers.
That's what they all do, didn't they? Did you leave something in your basket?
No.
Did you do that by accident?
Well, here's the funny thing. I've had a problem with OnePlus. I told you before with OnePlus's website, I cannot check out. Every time I try to
Oh
complete
yeah, you had
scale.
that issue, didn't you? You nearly got the open, didn't you?
Yeah, I nearly got the open. It throws me an error. It sucks. I'm like, what the hell? And
I like them cheeky ones. You know, when you leave it in your basket, and then they text you and go, "Oh, we noticed you left something in your basket. How about 10% discount?"
Right. How about you send it to me for free and I'll review it and then you can just give it to me? How about that? You can do that.
And then they don't respond. I don't know why.
I will look it up. So it's like what? Donagadi. Donagadi. Maybe Donagadi. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. That's fine. I'm gonna look it up. And Donahadi. Okay. Anyway, who knows? And no, I am not fat 440. I don't have a U.S. passport, by the way. Just so you're clear.
You don't have one, do you?
I don't have a passport, and the reason why is because my name on my birth certificate is misspelled. It's spelled Samuel. I have never changed it because it never caused a problem. Funny how I can't have a passport. I have other things going on. I have no problem with it.
So how are you going to come to the UK and have fish and chips?
I'll have to get one. Clearly, I just got to fix my shit. Donagadi. There you go. Donagadi. There you go. See? Move to Manchester. Why do I'm not moving to the UK. You guys don't have guns there. So I'm not moving to the UK.
We do.
I'll visit. You can't have one.
They just don't have the bullets you guys have in them.
Yeah,
potato guns,
plus
pistols.
And here's the thing. I was having this conversation with somebody the other day, and I thought it was kind of
BB guns.
So in the UK, do you have a McDonald's?
Yes.
Taco Bell?
I believe so, yeah.
KFC?
Yep.
Okay. So that's 3.
We have Popeyes now.
4 fast food places. You know how many places are of British origin that exist in the United States? Like either a fast food place or anything like that exists in the United States as a franchise. You know how many? 0. None. And that's the funny thing. We don't have a Tesco's. I want to check out all these little, do they have stuff? It sucks. We had Tim Hortons, which is a Canadian coffee place. They were like kind of like in the border, I think there's probably them in Ohio. They do, but it sucks, man. They have Subway, Five Guys, like all these places in the UK, but nothing in the UK is in the United States at all. Like none of it. None of those franchises exist here, which sucks because I would like to check it out. I like to see, I wanted to go check out a Tesco, but I had to go to the UK, stuff like that, right?
I feel like I need to look this up.
Holy shit, they have a Tim Hortons in Manchester? That's sweet.
Yeah, we've got one near me.
Yeah, they're pretty good coffee. I used to like the double, and they have the get a double and some Timbits. It's good stuff, man. You should check it out. I heard the UK has an issue with knives. Who knows? They don't have any weapons in the UK. Everybody just walks around, just chills out. They don't need weapons. Anyway, so no, I'd like to visit though. Tesco and Tim Hortons is amazing. Can't beat a good deal in old Tesco. What's a Tesco meal deal? Do you know what that is?
Yeah, that's when you have lunch. So you buy a sandwich.
Okay.
I normally get a bag of crisps.
Okay.
And a drink. And it's discounted as a meal deal. Yeah.
So is a Tesco's is it a grocery store or is it more like a department store?
It's a grocery store, but it does the bigger ones have clothing and homeware and all sorts.
So it's almost like kind of like a Walmart kind of thing going on. Okay.
Yeah.
So
it's funny you say that because I think is it Walmart own Asda?
I don't know.
I think they're the same owners. Look it up. I'm sure. Let me check. Asda owners. Let's have a look.
Nothing should change their name to Hawks, and then they have a Hawk 2A. So Hawk 2. That's pretty funny. Quick Trip. Yeah, Quick Trip's pretty cool. Okay, so yeah, and then if you want crisps, this is what I was eating off camera before we start. So here in the St. Louis, you have these crisps. There we go. Red Hot Ripples. They're like hot barbecue flavored chips. Dude, they're so good. They're so good, and you can only get them in St. Louis. They're so good that I have the dust. Yeah, see the crisps. Yeah, it's like nice. Ridged for her pleasure. Anyway,
Sam's getting paid a lot of money for that.
Not at all. That's fine. They're pretty
Sponsored by
Old Vienna chips. It was the St. Louis thing. So yeah, I thought that was funny. They have all these places that are American fast food places in the UK, but they have nothing here in the US. It sucks. I think we like that. I think the Tesco's would be pretty popular here in Missouri. I think people really go to like a Tesco. We'll see. So we'll see. I don't know. Take one's missus to Poundland and then take her to Asia. I don't know what that means. Sounds a little suggestive, but okay. All right, Aditya. Oh yeah, he's about to go to bed, and I teach him with his well. Oh yeah, dude, trust me. If I have a chance to send these to you, Aditya, I'm afraid if I send them to you, you're gonna freak out. So anyway, Cheez-Its are good. They're okay. But anyway, yeah. So I'm just wondering why they don't have a lot of places like a lot of things that are UK based in the United States. It just kind of sucks. I don't know. I'd like to.
Do you have like pound shops or dollar shops?
So is that what it is? A Poundland's like a dollar shop. Okay.
Yeah.
I know. I just had a different name. When I heard Poundland, and he said he's talking about taking your wife to Poundland. I don't know, man. It had more of like a Hawk Tuah kind of thing to it. I
think it was an innuendo.
It sounded like it. That's what I thought it was, honestly. B&M is pretty good as well.
It's like saying pound your missus.
Like Pound Town. It's like taking her to Pound Town. It has that kind of vibe to it.
Yeah. I think that's where he was going with that.
Pretty sure.
Why not?
Anyway, so
why not?
Can't beat a good bit of S&M or B&M. Oh, okay. No Ridge wallets, bunch of chips with ridges though. Yeah, I do have a Ridge wallet. Yeah, I do have a Ridge wallet, and it's really nice. I've had it for years now. My wife made me get rid of my actual regular.
Yeah, they're quite pricey though, aren't they? Ridge wallets.
Yeah, but I've had them for. I've had that one. I had my old trifold leather Ridge wallet, and my wife hated it. So I said, well, I'll get rid of it, but and I saw these Ridge wallets, and I've had it. Oh gosh, 3 years now. And dude, it was like 150 quid because it's a titanium. It's got the money clip on it, but dude, it's so good. I mean, I've had no problem with it at all. It's really held up.
Speaking do a knockoff. Speaking do a knockoff for 30 quid.
Now buy a Ridge wallet. They're really good. I mean, I honestly, I've had one, and I've had one for 3 or 4 years now, and I'm telling you, it's good quality. I mean,
are they 90 quid good though, Sam? 90 quid.
No, they're 90 quid good. They're 90 quid good. Yeah, I think so. I don't see. I was like kind of on when I first got it, I was like, I don't know. I was so used to using a trifold leather wallet that I was like, I don't really know, man. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. It actually wound up being really durable, and dude, it's great. I really, really like it, and I did too, Mike. But I basically pared down the cards. So I think I've got in my Ridge wallet right now. I think there might be 7 or 8, maybe 9, but probably 8 cards in there. And dude, it's really, really good. Yeah, I mean,
how many can you fit?
I think I have 8. I think you probably can get 10 or 12 in there, maybe. Although it'd be kind of. But also think about it. Now, if you don't have the money clip on the back, it would be okay. But if you got 10 cards,
so I think,
then you get this
I think my wallet's better than yours, Sam.
Sure, it might be.
It's by a company called Google. It's the Google wallet.
Yeah, well, I like to have cash. I'm sorry, but I think you can put 12 cards in it. But man, it'd be kind of like I don't know. Yeah,
keep your boarding pass on it.
Yeah, keep your boarding pass. Yeah, that's pretty good. I really do like it. Mouse cases I heard are really good, but they're kind of expensive.
Yeah, they're pricey. They are good though.
Yeah, but they're good. Like I said, I've had a Ridge wallet and I've really had good experience with it. I really like them. I would recommend. And now they sell them at Best Buy. They're like just at the store retail. Like when I bought it, I had to buy them online. Yeah, I had a really good job. I thought the Ridge wallet I have, it's held up really well, and it works. I like it. I would recommend it. Anybody who's willing to get out of a regular wallet, check them out. But you can probably get something better, or look for some alternatives on some of that, or having a phone case. That some of the phone cases now have like a little thing where you can have 2 or 3 cards in the back, or 4 cards. Maybe that'll work for you better. I don't know, whatever works for you.
Or
check it out.
You can just get with the times and use your phone and watch to pay for things.
Right, and then go to places in middle Missouri that don't take any time to pay, and you got to have cash.
See, that's the problem. See, in the UK, most places are fine.
No.
Yeah.
Well, if you live in rural Missouri or rural America, it's good to have both. I would say some places do, but I would be prepared. So, well, anyway, we started off the show thinking we weren't going to even have the show today, and then we didn't know if we were going to have enough to talk about, and we wound up having a really good show. We're at 1 hour 9 minutes. Look at that, man! Talked about phones and wallets and food and Tesco's and Pound Town and football and Pound Town or Poundland or whatever it is. And I learned how to say Arma and Hawk 2.
Just spit on that fang.
And Arma. So I've learned some stuff today. I've learned some things.
Yeah. You have. Every day is a school day.
Every day is a day of learning, man. Just remember to keep learning.
Every day.
Absolutely.
Stand By Me. That's a great film, by the way.
Absolutely. So, like I said, it's one of those things where enjoy your tech. We have a lot of good stuff coming up. We're going to keep bringing the show to. We're trying to get some guests lined up. We're trying to get Arma. We got that figured out. We're going to try to get see if we can get the captain on. Yep. I reached out to TK Bay, our Bay, and see. I know he's very busy, so we're trying to see. And we'll see. We can maybe get some. We have Tuna. We're reaching out to see if we can maybe get Tuna and Darren on the show. Do that collaboration we were talking about. See
we've got to make that happen because that would be really, really good.
Yeah, line that up, and I think they're going to go. I think they're going to go off on Wednesday on the other show. So that's the Tech Disruptors podcast. So check that out. I think they're going to do it on Wednesday. If they do, I might be able to make it. So it'll be good. It'll be a good time. No, not Juan. No, not Juan again. We'll have TK. Juan's usually like beginning of the season kind of thing. Juan's busy, and so is TK. He's traveling and doing the things. So we'll see if we can see. And then Michael Pepper Tech, he's willing to come in. Hey, reach out to me offline, sir, and we'll schedule something. July is pretty wide open, so we'd love to have Michael Pepper Tech on. He's one of our favorite of our guests to come on, and we really enjoy anybody comes on, and anybody else in the chat. If you decide you want to come on and don't mind being scared and coming online and sharing with us. I know DTA was a little freaked out when he first came on, and he said he wasn't good, but he wanted to be in a really great show. So anybody else who's willing to kind of just get on and just chat with us, anybody is welcome to come on the Nomad Tech project. We'd love to have
Sam, did I send you that tongue twister?
No, I don't think so.
I'll have to send it to you because I want you to do it live on air. It's quite funny.
Okay. Yeah, I will try to do it on there. And I will also, Jimmy gave me some homework. I got to start doing some looking up some stuff. So I will do that as well and see if I'll have that prepared for the next show. And like I said, we'll be back next Sunday with another episode of the Nomad Tech Project with Sam and Joe. And any closing thoughts, Joe, before we log off for the day and let everybody get to their regularly scheduled lives before we go?
Just all get behind England for the Euro because we need it. We need all the support we can get.
That's right. Even for Americans, if you don't watch football, that's okay. For right now, just be a fan of the Three Lions and go England and beat the Swiss. And because fuck Switzerland. I don't know. I have nothing against Switzerland. I just figured right now we're gonna beat them because we got to win because that's how we do it here. Nothing personal. We just want England to beat Switzerland so we can continue to move through the tournament. So right now I could fuck the Swiss. No offense.
Just in that game.
Just run this game, and then after that, but the country itself, it might be great. It might be.
It's beautiful, actually.
Cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But but when they show up to the pitch, fuck them. We're gonna roll those assholes. Okay? We're gonna roll them. Fuck 'em. So
you're anyway, such a hooligan.
I know it's great. I know that's why I was afraid because when I was talking when Matt and I had the show, he wanted me to go to like one of these games. Matches, I'm like, I don't know if I want to go because I have a tendency, especially if we get a couple of cocktails with me, I might fight the entire section of drunk English football fans. And it's funny because I don't give a shit about none of it. I'm just an American, but if they, Americans like to fight. Oh, by the way, Happy Treason Day here in a couple of days on the 4th of July is coming up pretty soon. And remember, it's not treason if you win. Go America.
I just realised why you said fuck the Swiss Day. It's because they beat Italy, really. You do follow the football.
Oh yeah, that pisses me off. I can't believe they beat the Italians. That's crazy. And trust me, all of Italy and all they're fucked up about it. They don't know what to do. They were not prepared for the Swiss to hand it to them. And then 2-0's a pretty good ass. That's kind of an ass kicking. They didn't look good at all. It looked bad.
Yeah.
See, it's the Italians. They are all in their head, but they don't know what's going on. But anyway, it's on the 4th of July. It is Independence Day in America because we got rid of these two fuckers. That's okay. You know what? It's funny. We all get pissed off about a 2% tax, and now we're getting taxed like 30% by the U.S. government. So, who knew, right? I mean, we got all pissed off about it, but yet we let the American government goes. It's fine. So at the end of the day, happy 4th of July for those who celebrate. And again, happy Treason Day for the British. And, it's cool. But anyway, enjoy your tech. We will be back next Sunday. We might have a guest. I don't know. And Michael, make sure you reach out, man. Like, I will get you on. If you're available next Sunday, we'd love to have you on. We have nothing going on. So for Joe and for myself, go England, beat the Swiss, and enjoy your tech and hydrate. Make sure follow Jimmy Fire Dragon's advice and hydrate correctly. Spend some time with your family and be excellent to each other. We really love you guys, and thank you so much for tuning in and continuing to tune in for the show, even on in days when we may not do it. We really appreciate you guys coming in and showing us some love and support. It's really nice, and we appreciate you. So again, hydrate, be excellent to each other, stay hydrated, enjoy your tech, and we will catch you next Sunday on the Nomad Tech Project with Sam and Joe. Joe, anything else before I let you go?
I've just sent you the tongue twister.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I've seen this before. 1 sock cutter, he cuts socks. 2 sock cutters, they cut socks. 3 sock cutters, they cut socks. 4 sock cutters, they cut socks.
Well done, sir. Well done.
Great success. Very nice. So Joe tried to get me on tongue twin twisters. Very nice. No get me, Gypsy. I'll get you all. You can fuck off, right? Very nice. So for myself,
that's a good place to end.
That's where we're going to stop. And Nick, good day and good night, and take care of yourselves. Love you guys. See you soon. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.